What's up, man? How you doing?
Good, bro. Good.
Good video day, man. Just a little quick three subjects, man. Get some content out there. Um, Also, side note too. Next time you go back to work, ask people at
Tomorrow.
your job. Embarrassing. This guy got a job. Crazy. But when you go back to work, ask your coworkers. I would say managers, but that's a soft topic right now. But oh, it's like it. When you go back to work, if you got any NBA diehards, ask them, all right, like, hey, NBA just cleaned all the rosters off. It's an NBA redraft. But the number one pick, who would you take if Wembayama is ineligible? So it's like you could build a player that's like, hey, like this guy got the most potential, or it's like I'm gonna get the guy that's like gonna get basically give me a chance to win the championship next year. We're not gonna talk about that on this video, but just keep that question in mind for the future, man. I had posted that on the NBA official Reddit page earlier, and the answers was kind of interesting.
Would it be an age like limit?
No limits.
No limit. Okay, okay. So like you
It's
can
why was
still
it
be like
LeBron? It's why was it
LeBron.
LeBron?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
they was it
yeah,
LeBron.
okay.
I mean, I wasn't LeBron number one, but hey,
Because of
shout out.
age though. Yeah,
Yeah, because he's 41.
yeah. Okay, okay. Hey, that's interesting. Yeah, yeah. I'm a definitely. I got a couple guys I can ask that for sure.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, man. So the first one, this is the Geno Smith Award for this regular season. The media wrote them off, but the team made right back. So the nominees, the Phoenix Suns, they traded Kevin Durant, greatest scorer of all time. They also got rid of Brad Beal, which isn't a bad move for the Suns. That's actually a positive move. A lot of people assumed the Suns were going to miss the playoffs, but as of right now, it seems like they're pretty much locked into that 6 or 7 seed in the Western Conference. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Um, Second option, the LA Clippers, similar to the Hornets. When the Clippers through 20 games, they were 5-15. Everybody's like, "Yo, what the hell?" You got Kawhi Leonard, James Harden. This team just dog water. And that was after like the offseason when they got all this hype up. It's like, oh man, like they brought in like John Collins. Who was the Clippers had brought in mad people? John Collins, Brad Bill, CP3. Where's granted two of those players I've been playing for them right now. CP3 not even in the league, but the Clippers they were 5-15, man. And then it was like Ty Lue came to the press conference after one of the games. He was like, "We basically go 35-20." And damn, somehow they did it, man. Right now they're at 40 wins as of April 7th, and it's like the Clippers really turned their season. They did like a full 180. You know what I'm saying? Like they went from being like damn near dead last in the Western Conference to now to the eighth seed as of April 7th, man. And then lastly, a team special to me, the Boston Celtics. They changed Achilles last April against the New York Knicks. And then everybody was like, this is gonna be a gap year for the Celtics. Building, get a high draft pick, man. Like they're gonna miss the playoffs. Some people were saying Boston's gonna be the worst team in the Eastern Conference.
It was a crazy
Uh,
conversation.
Second seed in the Eastern Conference. So who do you got for the Geno Smith Award, man?
I guess I'm gonna go Boston. Only because
They were talking crazy about the Celtics.
yeah, yeah, like I'm going Boston because like they're literally they're my favorite to make it out of the East. And I think that deserves the Geno Smith Award because just the mere fact that people just genuinely thought they was in rebuild mode, like not rebuild mode, but like you said, they thought it was gonna be a gap year, like no Tatum. I don't know, JB must have died or something like that, Derek White and the crew, but they literally are the favorites to come out of the East, even though they're not the number one seed right now, and that's Detroit. But still, like they came out, proved everybody wrong. JB showed exactly why the team never traded him, and they believed in their guys. They rode with their guys, and he showed that he's talented. Like he was a number three pick for a reason. Came out, and I was trying to tell my guy Adrian at work. That's one of the guys that I'm gonna ask about that draft question. I was trying to tell Adrian, I'm like, man, like one of the things you actually pointed this out to me, shout out. I was like, everybody always talk about how like JB don't really have a left hand or didn't have a left hand. His left hand was kind of sus. But I'm like, dude, still averaging 25, no left. I'm like, if he could do that and he's the second option on the team, it was not there. I mean, I was like, oh, we should stop him from going for 30 a game. And then this year he's averaging what, 28, 29?
Yeah, 28.7 as of right now
Yeah.
before the 20th game.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out to JB, man. Shout out to Boston, bro. I'm glad that they doing good though because I didn't I thought they was gonna be maybe around 4 or 5. I didn't think it was gonna be a gap year, but I didn't think they was gonna be this good. If that but I knew they were still
With
gonna be
you.
good.
I'm not gonna be a homer and pick the Celtics. I'll pick the Clippers. But with the
Yeah.
Celtics, it's like I remember in July, I posted in the Celtics Reddit page, and I was like, I don't understand why everybody saying this team's gonna miss the playoffs. There's not a what Eastern Conference teams better than the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? And I was even saying, document. I was like, I really genuinely felt they're gonna be a top four seed. Because the only team that was like definitively better than them on paper was the Knicks, and I guess the Cavs technically, but like everybody else, I'm like, nah, like I like Boston chances against anybody else in the East. And I mean, obviously, right now, I mean, with just Tatum being back, looking as good as he's looking right now, without the shot falling. Obviously, I like the Celtics make it out of the Eastern Conference to make the finals, but the Clippers, and this kind of leads to the next question as well. But like, when you're 5-15 in the Western Conference, it is hard to come back from that, man. Damn near every other team would have just been like, all right, like it's over. You know what we give up.
Yeah.
They trade James Harden, and it's like okay, like now it's like we just really kind of just giving up on the season. Um, the year started off with that weird Kawhi aspiration stuff, and they were saying the Clippers gave Kawhi 50 million under the table. It was like a lot of weird shit. Like they sent Chris Paul home. It was like a lot of weird energy in LA. But game 20, man, something flipped the switch. Kawhi Leonard been taking the most threes ever taken in his life. He's averaging 28 a game. They got Ben Mathurin playing well. I don't like Darius Garland, but since Darius Garland been playing for the Clippers, he's averaging like 21 and 7. Like the Clippers look, they're not good upset the Thunder or the Spurs, but there's better. I'd rather play other teams in the Western Conference besides like this version of the Clippers right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, and they got some talent. They got some talent. Honestly, I mean, that was the conversation. I guess that was why people kind of wrote them off when it was 5-15 because of like the talent that they had on the team from a technical standpoint. They had like a bunch of lineups that they could have threw at people that it just didn't.
They could have played big. They could have played small. They could play like half court.
Yeah, it just didn't come through that way. But hey,
It's that Brad Bill effect, man. Brad
yeah,
Bill finally. It was like, yo, Brad Bill's done for the year. And Clippers started winning, man. I'm not gonna kill Brad Bill in this video, but hey,
yeah,
it's not
yeah,
nothing.
yeah. Brad Bill, man, he's
Brad
something.
Bill done, man.
He's something. It's crazy because, like you said, we're not gonna kill him on this vid, but I do remember when you was like, "Hey, like, what if Brad Bill just decided like wake up, like he like, yo, like actually I'm not done," and Phoenix would be like, "Oh, like, hey, this guy, this is what we needed from this guy, but now he's just giving it to LA." But at least
Yeah,
they didn't get rid of him for no reason.
yeah. Bill was bad, and he just got hurt. He was done for the year.
Yeah.
Bigger individual surprise. We'll jump back right to Kawhi Leonard. We'll stay in LA with it. Kawhi Leonard's averaging 28 a game, basically about 6, 7 rebounds per game at 34. A lot of guys at 34 don't be having like damn near like a career year or a career level year like that. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Brown averaging, and these are rounded numbers: 29 points per game, 7 rebounds per game, 5 assists per game. After everybody wrote the Celtics off, after everybody said Jalen Brown, I remember just last season, guys were saying Jalen Brown wasn't even like a top 20 guy. They was like, I don't think like they were saying Paulo Becker was better than him, Wagner, Bam Adebayo. You know what I'm saying? And they now is definitive that he's top 10. You know what I'm saying? I was like Jalen Brown isn't that
Jalen
far
Brown
off
didn't
from
score
Jason Tatum.
83.
But just it's like Jalen Brown isn't that far from Jason Tatum. You know what I'm saying? It's like they are like Jason. You know, I think Jason Tatum's the best American player in the league, but it's like the fact that they were treating JB like bro is like a lower tier starter. And I'm like, what the hell, like, Duke and who? But anyway, and the third option. One of my personal guys too. He played for the Timberwolves last year. So last year, Nikhil Alexander Walker averaged 9 a game for the T Wolves, and this year he's averaged 20 a game for the Hawks. Nikhil Alexander Walker probably, if he didn't play with Jalen Johnson, he'd probably be the favorite to win Most Improved Player this year. But I like Alexander Walker game, and that was a big loss for the T Wolves last year.
Hey, somebody said some weird comment about Nikhil Alexander Walker. Like they was like the Hawks got this guy, he playing good, he hooping good. Then it was like, hey man, he came there, he started hooping at a crazy level. He's low key bet showing he's better than Shea. And I was like, okay, all right.
The reigning MVP,
I was like we're like
who averages 30 a game.
that was such a left field comment. No,
Yeah, that was terrible.
no
He
knock
doesn't
on
do anything
Nikhil
better than
Alexander
Shea
Walker.
besides shoot.
Yeah, exactly. Nikhil Alexander Walker is hooping at a phenomenal level, bro. He's playing great ball right now, and I don't see any reason why he's gonna drop off in this. He should get better, honestly. And then that system, it looks like that system really works for them. Like what they got going on in Atlanta right now, it really works for them. But guys, like we got to stop the Shea talk, man. Like I know a lot of people don't like he be taking a lot of free throws and stuff like that, but dude's legit. People can't guard him. Just gotta figure it out.
It's reigning MVP, reigning Finals MVP.
They got just got to figure it
He's the
out,
best player
man.
on the best team in the NBA.
They just hate dude. What fans hate dude.
I won't get into it this video, but I do genuinely feel like if Kate Cunningham played Oklahoma City, that Kate Cunningham could look very similar to SGA right now. I'm not getting into it this video though, and I'm not trying to knock SGA, but I feel like if the roles were reversed, I don't think Detroit would be number one seed in the Eastern Conference with SGA. Who was your pick though for that? The biggest surprise for you though. The
Um,
biggest surprise.
I say I'm about to say it's probably got to be Kawhi because like Kawhi, I
He's
honestly,
34.
yeah, like I now hold on. I ain't never thought Kawhi. I mean, I always knew Kawhi was legit, but I never really like I knew he could score and stuff like that. I mean, and he was killing the Warriors for years, like even when the Warriors was good, stuff like that. But Kawhi, nice. And I remember when you and I was like, bro, like there's no difference between Kawhi and Paul George, but I think Kawhi, like he better than Paul George, like definitively better. Even like a Paul in his prime, like
Yeah, right
Kawhi
now, or it's about just like all time.
all time.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a hot take. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, Kawhi. Yeah, it's Kawhi. It's Kawhi because I didn't, especially with that team, playing bad. And he had those allegations out and stuff like that. I thought bro was gonna be facing suspensions. To be honest, I didn't know if
Yeah,
anything was
there
coming out
still isn't
true.
like there's not a concrete result for that. Bro could still get suspended. He could actually get released out of his contract, and he could void the contract. But which would be crazy.
And he's still rich. If he got 50 million under the table,
You get 50 million in jail. I mean, I don't feel bad for bro financially,
that's what I'm
but
saying, bro. Like,
that would be a crazy ass headline if it was
yeah.
like breaking news: quality release from the Clippers,
Hey,
voided
playoff hopes.
contract. Forget the playoff. I mean, even if they made the playoff, they should make the playoffs. I mean, they're not going to win a series. You know what I'm
Yeah, they're
saying?
not. But I'm just saying, like, if Kawhi got released tomorrow, it's over. Or everything that they hope for is over.
What they hoping for? To win two games in the first round?
Right, there's a false sense of reality. You know how fans be feeling about teams. They're probably like, "Hey, we get matched up against the right team. We could go 7 games. We can get to the next
They
round."
they can only match up against two teams: the Spurs
Exactly,
and the Thunder.
and they're not going to be either one of them. But you already know that if you do, hey, they're gonna be like, "We put Kawhi on Shea." No, but
I can't believe the he almost got traded to the Golden State, and then the Clippers pulled out the last second.
I
Crazy,
ain't gonna
bro.
lie. If Kawhi was in Golden State,
That would not be a good fit, though.
I think anybody's a good fit with Curry.
Like Jimmy Butler, like Kaminga, like Porzingis. I guess we'll see, right? They got five more games together before the season's over.
Yeah, he can't hoop with Podziemski. He can't hoop with Podziemski, but I think he can hoop with Curry. Anybody that can do a pick and roll, pick and pop guy can hoop with Curry. Kawhi can hoop with Curry. Because Curry's really good off the ball. And Kawhi's good with the ball. Jimmy Butler is more of an ISO guy. And he pound the
Kawhi
ball
Leonard.
flat. Yeah, okay, but it's a different type of like Jimmy Butler, he gonna take a shot like 23 seconds into a shot clock. Like he gonna dribble that thing out. Kawhi, I don't know how to explain it, man. They do he Kawhi is an ISO guy. I think that Kawhi can play with Jimmy Butler. I think that Kawhi can play with Steph better than Jimmy Butler can play with Steph.
Okay.
And he shoot better than Jimmy. Anybody that shoot better than Jimmy, well, I mean, because Jimmy's not even really a 3-point shooter like that. Kawhi, he's not a shooter, but he can
I mean,
knock that
this
thing
is
down.
he
You
looked
can't,
great.
you can't leave him open. You can leave Jimmy Butler open. So I think just the gravitational pull, just that he would bring, I think that would be better with Curry.
I guess while we get you on the video, though, that question I opened up with about who would you take number one? Anybody come to mind for you? It's like options, of course, Jokic, Luca, SGA, Cooper Flag, etc. Maybe there's another guy that I didn't mention for you. Maybe I believe in
That's
Zion
so
Williamson.
tough, man. No. Um,
You know, named
that's
Zion
tough,
Williamson in three
man.
months. Paulo
Number
Banchero,
one, it's so many people. I would I'm going Yoke. I'm
Jokic
going Yoke.
31. He's averaging 27, 12, and 10 this year.
I'm going Yoke, man. My number one because like you just can't replace what he does. And if you get, I mean, granted, like I mean, but you can say that for a lot of these guys. Like this, but Yoke, he has the height, and he's such great on ball IQ. He rebounds, assists, points. He can do whatever you need at with 7 feet tall. So it's I'm going Yoke.
Yeah, I think the only respectable options are Nikola Jokic and Luka Doncic because you could put anybody around those guys. But like,
Yeah,
I've always been big on SGA. Like, I remember working at Carvana 2021, and I was telling people, I was like, I really think SGA could be the best point guard in the NBA in like not even 2 years. And they laughed at me. They was like, this dude that be like on the losing Thunder. And I'm like, bro, but like when he plays, they play at that 500 level. You know what I'm saying? He has phenomenal size, good athleticism, smooth game. He's athletic, but his game isn't based on athleticism. But in saying that, I don't think I feel like Jokic and Luca they have games similar to LeBron, but LeBron you can put like legit four rotational players around them and still be like a team that can make the playoffs. I think
exactly.
SGA people confuse the Thunder's bench with being bums. They're like, oh, but like Shea does it with the Thunder bench. I'm like, the Thunder bench have like two or three guys that can actually start on like other teams. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like Shay's out there playing with like J.R. Smith, Matthew Devedova, you know what I'm saying? Or guys like Bruce Brown and like Tim Hardaway Jr. in Denver, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. KC is good, and the reason why, like, I mean, and you have been very high on Shea for a while. I mean, you was even telling me about Shea before Shea was Shea.
I
But
was
but
big on
like you
Shay,
said, with like
man.
Yoke, Luca. I mean, I guess you could say you would have a chance with Shea, but it's kind of hard to say. It's always hard to say. Just like when people was like not giving Steph the respect he deserve, it's just harder to give somebody more like so the individual player. It's like yeah, like this guy is great at basketball. We know that, but it's harder to give somebody like the respect they deserve as far as like taking a team to the next level when they have better guys around them. Because it's like, are they good because the team is that good, or it's like it's this guy just like that? Like if he like you just said at the beginning, or a little bit earlier when you was like with Cade Cunningham and Shea. Go out on the win. You said you weren't gonna get into it this video. We can get into it later date. But you was like, if Cade was on OKC, it would look very similar. And what you think? And you was like, if Shea was on Detroit, you don't think that would be the number one seed. It's just stuff like that. And
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think that
there be some
Yoke.
guys. My bad.
Nah, I was about to say, I just think that Yoke, like, just wherever you put him, like they're gonna be comp. Luca, wherever you put him, they're gonna be comp. But go ahead.
It's just a game of basketball where like some guys, their game isn't either it's not built for that or the guy himself doesn't have that in him to be like, I'm gonna dominate the ball like this. What I mean by that is, say for example, Steph Curry has had a much better career than James Harden. But if it's 2018, I'd rather have James Harden playing with four bums than Steph Curry playing with four bums. Because
Yeah,
James Harden played with four bums. James Harden going to get 35. Because he's like, I don't care about like I'll pass you the guys if you're wide open or if it's like a few seconds on the shot clock, I'm double team. But like Steph Curry got the mentality, he's like, you can try to make like the right play every time. But it's like James Harden is like, hey, like I will take 40 shots tonight if I have to. You know what I'm saying?
bruh. That's That's been an issue with mine, like with Curry for so long, man. Like I remember, but like I just I remember when Curry, I mean, hell, on the team he played with now, like even with Jimmy Butler and the guys been out, but I just be like, Curry, bro, like, just fuck go out and like get shotgun that bitch. Like, you don't, no shot for you is a bad shot, but it's just like, he just, like you said, he just gonna make the right play, try to get guys involved, try to, try to like get the notion of like, hey, I'm trying to get these guys like around me better. But man, like you said, James Harden, hey, F all that. Y'all, everybody get out the way. If you wide open,
Yeah.
like you said, like yeah,
He's going between legs, cross
yeah.
cross.
I'm shooting this bit like 30 for real. Like, but yeah. Yeah, it's just a different mindset, man. It's just some guys got it, some guys. I mean, but Shea, I think Shea'll take him 30 shots a game if he got to.
Yeah, but it's like it's just hard, man. It's hard. It's hard to tell because there's so many days where he get 30 points on like 20 shots, or
Yeah.
it might even be like less than that. You know what I'm saying?
He's just
It's
so
like Durant.
consistent though.
I really wish we would have saw Durant in his prime. Just be like, you know what, we're gonna take 25 shots a game. But it would have been bad for the league. It would have been
It
bad
would
to take
have.
25 shots a night.
But he just don't have that mindset. He don't have that mentality. Like he's always gonna go get a bucket, but he's just an efficient guy. Like he don't believe in taking bad shots. I mean, but KD can't take a bad shot, but he don't believe in taking bad shots. Like KD's not gonna force a bad shot. He gonna get to his spots, pull it up, or like kick it back out, throw it back, hey, get it back, like that type of game. He not about to just come and be like, hey, you know what, hey, fuck it, turn around, just throw that. He not gonna do that. But I remember there was one game I wanted him to do that. He came out at 19, so my brother. But that's neither here nor there. But but KD, Mr. Efficient, yeah, he don't do stuff like that. But some guys got it, some guys don't. Man, you know, LeBron has done
You
it.
know? Yeah, LeBron. LeBron is a great example of that. That's why when it comes to the Bron Jordan debates, I think Bron could do what Jordan could do, but I don't think Jordan could do what Bron did. You know what I'm
He
saying?
can't.
Like, because like he didn't do it until he got Scottie Pippen. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody talk about bro getting 63 and having the playoff record for most points, but they ain't talking about the fact that he got swept that series to the Celtics. Like he lost the game, he scored 63. And I like Isaiah Thomas was like everybody showed a clip of Jordan going between the legs on Bird, but like they ain't showed him losing that game. So hey,
Yeah.
I saw LeBron. If LeBron would just had like just one more All Star that gave me a 51 points against Golden State, they would have won that game. That bro's having 51 point triple doubles, still losing. George Hill, man, getting out through the back door.
Hey, hey, all I'm gonna say is they lost.
Yeah, it's hard to beat four All Stars, bro. Trust. It's hard. It's hard to beat for all the famous.
They lost, bro. They lost, bro. LeBron was great that series, though. LeBron was great. George Hill just slide out the back door, but everybody was blaming J.R. Smith, but that was like George Hill literally missed two free throws, not one, two free throws before J.R. Smith did that bonehead stuff. And I was like, bro, we're not gonna talk about the fact that the game should have been tied up anyway. But hey, hey,
Yeah, because the game they should have been up instead of going to overtime.
actually, I'm about to say they should have been up a point. Yeah, not even tied
Yeah,
up.
they should have been winning instead of going to overtime. 'Cause by the time the game went to overtime, they was demoralized.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that man LeBron about to cry. LeBron ain't have no more gas in the overtime either. I think he still had gas. Like he wasn't tired. He just didn't have the like no more
the
like
emotional capacity.
yeah. Like he was like bro. Like he was over it.
It's been 10 years since 16 finals, man. Maybe we'll talk about that over the summer. But you got anything want to add, man? Anything you want to shout out, man?
Nah, man. Oh well, you know what? Just shout out 910 Voice, man. 910 Fitness. Wait, what's your 910 Davis? My boy
No, hold on,
pages, man.
Davis.
Y'all go follow the 910 Boys. Lil Dub 99 Instagram, you know what I'm saying, man? Just hey, support us. We're gonna keep cranking these out.
Appreciate it, man. I couldn't say it better myself.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right, bro.